Just a quick little note on this comment. Sharon Settlemeyer says they didn't make me sign anything for some reason. And this is in regards to the wax try-in checklist form that I have my patients sign. There's a story behind that. For the first couple of years that I was in my own practice, I didn't have my patients sign anything. We went through the wax try-in and I had the patients make sure that they loved how the teeth looked. And once in a while, patients would get their denture all the way fabricated and made, and then they would say, this isn't really the color that I wanted, or I don't like the way that this tooth looked. And I would get so frustrated because I would be like, hey, we already had the wax try-in, and I told you, that's your chance. That's your opportunity to point out anything that you didn't like. And I encourage you to be picky. And they were like, well, I didn't know. I didn't know how important that appointment was. I didn't realize that you couldn't move the teeth after that appointment. So, it happened to me twice in 1 week. I had two ladies who got their final dentures after they had said that they loved the wax try-in. And both of them at the last appointment when the dentures were processed and ready to go said that they didn't like the color of the teeth. So the second time it happened, I sat down with that patient and I said, I will remake these for you because I don't want you to be unhappy, but this is a huge expense for me. A lot of work went into making these dentures and I cannot change the color of the teeth now that they're processed. So I want to make sure that every single patient after this knows that this is an important appointment when it's the wax try-in. I don't want there to be any misunderstandings. I want a patient to know when they are having that wax try-in that anything can be changed when it's in wax. But once it is processed, it cannot be changed. I said, so will you sit down with me and together let's come up with a checklist that the patient reads and I go through everything with them, and that we both look at everything and then they sign if they love everything about the looks of the dentures, so that I can stress to them how important it is and how final that agreement is. So that is the form that I posted and the form that she is talking about, because I want my patients to love how their dentures look. And I want them to know that when they are set in wax, anything can be changed. But once they are processed from the wax to the acrylic final denture, the teeth cannot be moved. So that is why. And some providers don't do that, but I've learned some lessons in decades of doing this. So that's why I have my patients have that wax try-in checklist and why I have them sign off, so that they know that it is an important step and that there's no going back. All right, hope that helps. Have a great day.